Hello. Hi. Welcome back to Genshin. Yeah, we in Sumeru. And that's all I know. Is that a fucking shortcut? It's not a good one, it's a bit laggy. I'm lagging for a reason or so. God, you have to love Australian. Yes, just teleport me up there. I love the darkness at the moment. It reminds me of home. Home on the ranch. Please let me see.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand.
Maybe you once bury head in the sand. You think about that?
I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem?
What's your solution?
As Sage
Roman
Kaji clearly
motherfucker?
stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Why don't you go back to Rome? You fucking glamorous
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam.
Yeah,
Let's at
Gulam.
least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
I think you here cause a scene. Why is your glasses green? Would that be hard to see out of?
Sage Kaje, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation.
Yeah, you fucking showed him who, boss.
I am
So I was
merely a
sniffing
forest
for.
watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Exactly. Look at him. He doesn't even look like he knows what day it is.
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
You see? Good for you, Tainari.
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Totally. Definitely, most definitely. Who's your master?
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
Then Tainari wants to stay. Don't make him. You've been here a lot. So nice ear canal. Gonna put something in it like fucking... like an onion.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kaje?
Well, for that squirrel to be gone.
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And how long will I be required to stay?
It permanently.
There's no definite answer as of now.
Come back when you have a definite answer.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master?
Yep, nope, they cannot.
If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
I see. Smart.
Tainari, but you...
But you can shut the fuck up, you Roman looking motherfucker.
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Yeah, Gulong. Why don't we chuck in the gulags when we at it? I would, but we're not in SNES now. What up? Hey. Yeah, you better stare.
Tainari, what was that all about?
Yeah, who the smart looking fuckers?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here.
I understand. What's with your eyes, bro? I just noticed. Two different colors, and the top color's like stronger than the bottom color. Normally it's the opposite. What are you? Are you okay? Do you need help? Do you want me to remove your eyes for you? I can.
But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
Fantastically.
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Exactly.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
Yeah, can I have that scroll with us? Can we bring him with us?
That's right.
Seems
We
comfortable
want
around
to meet
human.
Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Yell at her name.
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Why is that one of the only hints of orange? You got like 1, 2, 3, and 4 on your gloves.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
He'd never been there.
Let me think.
Maybe that dog.
My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers.
Just like your attention span. Short.
How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile.
Oh, good.
Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
So?
What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom.
Fuck yeah, we get an item which we don't even get to use. Hooray!
Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Good.
Great!
I will break it
Next up,
instantly.
Sumeru City!
Cool.
That's right.
Oh, skip some.
Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Nope, she's
Yes,
dead.
she's doing much
Oh.
better. After being confined to her
Hooray.
bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing.
Got
She
it.
knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari. All right, let's go.
Thanks, floppy ears.
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
Don't need it. Who needs luck when we get that scroll? Now where the fuck is the little fuck? Wait. No, he's real. The reason why that squirrel didn't run is because it's like was an actual squirrel. But I swear there was never mine. Oh, probably because we're up. Hey, look, this friend. We lost in the darkness.
I've been waiting for you two.
We noticed that your bodyguard and this guy, this little puppy. She's
Never
lost for
mind.
words.
I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
Thanks.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Do you know what that is?
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here.
Quick, someone perk one of her cheeks, or freak out.
And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend, not some girl that needs your sympathy.
Listen, don't tell people your fucking problems. You won't bury them, don't bury them.
But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
True, we still don't need to tell them you ill.
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us.
Yeah, that was... I don't remember any of that, but yeah, that was
We're
great.
probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Yes, we care about you.
Thank you.
Definitely.
That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
What is it?
Oh? What is it?
That's my question. Stop copying me.
It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
I'm gonna laugh.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
At this point, I could voice Paimon. We say similar things. I could just be the new voice actor.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
Nope, we've got who you are.
Well then, I trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Sure, definitely. No, yep, that's a thing in my inventory. Give me all these. Let's learn the recipe. The recipe learned, wasn't that so easy? Now where... Is it up? Is it down? Is it up, down, around? I reckon this might be up. Anyway, that way. That's the saying. I'm pretty sure. This place is cool. At making me feel like I'm smaller than I am. At this point, because like, look how big the world and the environment is. Look at how big these branches are waving around. Look how tiny you are compared to everything else. What's all this? Perfect. It does nothing. I want that chest. I see chest. I see 2 chests. Well. I'm glad I decided to walk instead of just straight up teleporting. Because I can. I went to full recipes and nothing else. Oh! Well. We mushroom go on. You guys are real good at fighting. God, how am I bearing this many hits? God, I'm taking so much damage. You know what? Let's just child this. The game didn't like that and decided to say no.
Who's next?
When I go in, the game's like, now fuck you. Lag?
Freeze.
God, the game's lag switching on us now. Not fucking. Yeah, that's what I thought. Give me box.
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
Oh fuck yes, spring cleaning. Ooh. That's a big. It's a real big chest. Do I just have to murder? Up. Sorry, my little minion is talking. You know what? Can you you know, not be so agile? Hey look, we're both dual blade fighters. How does that make you feel? I'm beating you at your own game. Well, Seesaw put up a challenge. Oh, fish. Seesaw put up a challenge. You could tell by the efforts he had. What? Why? I did think that chest looked a bit weird, but I didn't expect it just to be like, here, have a housing item. You deserve it. Have an item for a house. Any vines up here? No. Try and collect stuff with characters. Nothing up here. Is that gonna be? Yep. I was like, alright, that seems like the enemy.
Leave it all to me.
Oh, and I don't have a pyro. Oh boy. Get the fuck back here. Are you okay? Stop living if you are okay. I see you not taking my advice, sir. So tell me your problem. So what's wrong? Why are you struggling? See, you were okay this whole time. Fucking flowers. Thinking they can fight. Should probably swap onto this rock. The boss of rock. Keep getting pings of just probably up there. Well, when in doubt, go up. The Sumeru way, probably. I don't know. Don't know much about this land. When in doubt, get lost in Sumeru. I'm gonna suspect the thing I want is on this branch, but I'm 100% wrong. So on the side, no. Well, it's probably down, but I want to be up. It's gonna be like, oh, you walk in and a guy says, you know, blank, because, you know, first time being in. Technically, definitely have not been here before. 100%, definitely haven't been here multiple times. The guards. Isn't this place a whole, like, school or some crap? Does it need guards? See, everyone have ear bling, man. What's our ear bling? That what you were talking about? We're getting an earring?
City! We finally made it!
We have.
Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
I'm glad you noticed.
Please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
It is.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
We're gonna get more ear bling?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha.
Oh, good.
But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device.
Good, is it this thing you have on your
Perhaps
head?
you two have heard of the Akasha
It's
before.
glued on
It's
it?
our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge.
Oh, good. No wonder they're so smart.
After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal.
Sweet, we can... Sumeru had invented computers. Fuck
As
you.
long as you are within Sumeru's
How's that
borders,
holding?
you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need.
I feel like I need to climb this. Eventually. So,
I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
got it.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You don't even know what this
You
is.
two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival.
Fuck yeah.
Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
It's technology. I'm gonna break it. Pretty much instantly.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
Yeah.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Yeah, etc, etc.
Since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Let's give it a try.
I doubt that.
May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Yeah, that. Sweet, I have a, why do we get a shadow mask?
Whoa. Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do
Oh, good,
is
we can
concentrate
get
on what we
research on
wanna
people.
know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Yep,
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha.
it's quite powerful. I get to know your personal information.
And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
I feel like a guy who didn't know how Flirt made these. It's just like, age blank, name blank,
Now that
going
we're
in.
in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Let Paimon try.
Paimon head just explodes.
500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity
the
now
fuck am I
resides in the
looking up?
sanctuary of Suristana.
What the fuck is
Seems
in
pretty
back there?
similar to what Kali was telling us.
Yep.
Okay, next, let's
See, reading a
concentrate
history
on
book.
asking how to meet her. Huh? Paimon doesn't sense anything.
Just because your brain is inefficient.
The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
I wouldn't either.
Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's everything with you.
Ugh. Paimon's brain is exhausted.
Already?
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
This, I guess. Oh, God. Well, I think it's working. Nope. Are you okay, sir? You better walk away.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
Yeah, we both dumb. I'm surprised we're allowed in the city with how dumb we are. Yes, interesting. Thought bubble. Son of a bitch. Didn't you play this game to read?
Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
Probably. Why's did salt? Yes, thought bubble. I'm not reading. Can't be fucked.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon.
She's crying quick. Put a cup here, get her tears.
Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended.
So,
He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha.
I doubt it. I like the gods.
Let's
Look at
see.
him.
Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope.
Hang on, Paimon. I'm gonna stop you right there. Criminal scum. Did I? Yeah, I just skipped information. Interesting.
Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
Yeah, let me put... Oh, I was like, why isn't it working? Because I didn't look up. Let's put her in the team for
Just
now.
sharpen my spear.
Hooray, you did the thing.
Watch out for pickpockets.
Once again, I think I'm gonna overshoot this month's budget.
Oh, wait, hang on. It's up here? Well, that was pretty easy. I found him.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Probably.
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Yeah, give us your money.
Great. You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari?
Yes.
Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
Are you okay?
Here, this is a letter from Tainari.
Read it, please.
Oh, let me see. Ah! Ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So, you two just have some questions for me?
Yep.
Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
About the gods.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
Nope.
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself?
Yep, pretty much.
This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha.
Got it. People from Samaris aren't social. Who's getting my personal information?
Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
Oh, good.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Yeah, no.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon.
Is there a priest we could ask or something?
All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
How do we get to the sanctuary then?
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
Well, she's as small as you.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Yeah, that could be it.
Aw, but then what can we do?
Shh. You can shut up. That I missed.
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas.
Got it. Ask everyone.
And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing.
Why is that?
In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha, and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom.
I will chuck you off this building.
Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Oh good, so you're a moron.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Bloody moron.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia, or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
What the fuck are the 6 great sages?
Hey, come on! This is a survival skill at the academia.
Being smart, probably.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low it's like digging holes in the dirt.
It's almost as low as your IQ. Nothing can be lower than 1, though.
So what do we do now? Even if we want to
Guy's
talk
staring
to
at us.
someone, we don't know anybody here.
Well, just walk into Rimple.
Like who? Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Please just be a guy called Greg and do fucking Adventure Guilds. We walk up, it's like, yeah, I'm Greg. Catherine's on break. Does that thing have... No, that's just... Kind of does look like they have ears. Wait, it's up. Never mind. Bye, ears. Oh, this place looks lovely. I'm not fucking lying either. This looks cool. Like the buildings so far.
Ad Astra Abyssask. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Fuck, it's Catherine.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
With a lot of things.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you.
Oh, you
With
even
what
got
do you
one.
require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
She's just gonna reject us, isn't she?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
Processing. She's everywhere. They don't explain it. Traveler
I
faint.
apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Good, you're useless. Like Paimon.
Another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
You're almost like Aqua from, God, what's the anime name? Fuck, hang on, wait. I'll think of it,
Please
don't
do
mind
not
me.
worry. I may know of someone who can help you two.
Oh, good.
In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites.
Good, ask
They
them.
take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence.
Sure.
An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
I did call the core 30 because they the 30th core made and just do, like, the other, like, 29 are dead because they have 30 members.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
So is Paimon.
Supposedly,
Connoisseur, but that's the
they are
name.
named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception.
Oh.
Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles.
Oh, well, let's just ask him.
If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar.
And how do we get there without just getting arrested?
You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Make it sound like I'm just gonna rip everyone off. Make a cell phone and overcharge Sumeru's. And... Well, we off again. Oh, it's nicely packed. There's a... Where? Fuck. Wait, can I just... Good... Who the fuck is this little fucking... thing? I see that and I want that. Is it up here? Like... How far up is this?
What's the hurry?
Yay! I did it! The fuck is this place? Like, what the... Is there a place so high in the trees? You know what? We might just come back here. Story-wise, probably. This looks important. That's how this game works. I like how this place doesn't have a name aside Sumeru City. It's like the main capital of a country being called the country's name and main capital. Ooh, flowers.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
God, news travels quick.
It's nice to meet you, Osfond. We'd like to ask you about something.
It's nice to meet you, ass. It's a really quiet conversation. Can barely hear it.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way.
No shit.
Ha! It's true that the Eremites network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Fuck.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Also, when the fuck did we start being like, hey, do you know what the Archon? Hey, it's like, I think it was like Mondstadt. We just walked in, met people, and then got into trouble, and then we was like, oh, that guy's the Archon. And then like the same with like John Lee, and then we just knew where Raiden was. We just couldn't speak to her.
The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you.
Oh, good.
We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid.
Makes sense.
It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yeah.
Oh? Why's that?
Because he's lesser.
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Isn't she dead or disappeared?
In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy.
Yeah, I can see why people won't like her, but fuck them.
Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata and hold her in greater esteem.
Yep.
Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
I think... Right, I feel like she's locked away somewhere or just doesn't exist. Because the way they talk about her... It's just like, yeah, no, she's there.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
It's like she can't even do anything less than, like, humans, basically.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
Probably.
Alright, well...
Who knows?
Thanks for the info, Osfond.
Yeah, thanks, ass. Font.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
But you didn't, at all. You didn't give us the information we wanted. You did the opposite. We went from square zero to square zero. From square zero to square minus one, we off the board. If this was a game, like, board, we went from square zero and you just threw, like, The piece across the room. Why was I standing on Paimon?
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here.
Yep. Yeah, definitely.
Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it.
Yeah, hey sir, nice lack of head.
We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems.
Yep, still off the board.
Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
No, not at all. Let break in.
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, do you care?
Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
Wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Oh, holy shit, a priest.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
Nope.
I'm afraid I can't help you with that.
I knew it.
But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
Go on.
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him.
Cool.
Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament.
So did she just stab him?
The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon.
He traveled through the two areas which says Sumeru. Got it.
In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Cool.
Okay, and then what happened?
He died. He's dead.
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity.
So the Archon purposely just didn't see him. She just abandoned him at every cost.
At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said,
Just go die.
"Oh, Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you.
Totally.
Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
So this guy is sane? Doesn't sound like a god. This sounds like a guy who just found like a bird and just thinks it starts talking to him. And just be like, yes, Tweed, you are correct. I will murder the cow.
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
I don't know, I think the man was insane. Speaking about a crazy
In
person.
a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Ah, interesting.
Dunyarzad, since you worship
Oh,
Lesser
look,
Lord
people.
Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
She's alive.
Of course. So did you two know that,
No, I did not know, but...
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
You okay? Like, do you need help, madam? I'm gonna steal that flower.
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
Don't mention
It
anything.
looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her?
Probably.
This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now!
Yep.
Let's see
Let's
if
beat
we
them
can
up.
get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad!
How do you remember her
Hey.
name? I don't even know how to say
Have you
it.
two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Sorry, sir, I'm legally blind.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Up, she flew. She's a bird.
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
Good job, Paimon. You pointed the exact way she was running.
busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Yeah, so. Anyway, mine. Hang on, wait, I'm gonna mug people. Don't mind me, God. It's just a bit. I'm just a gardener here. You know, I'm just doing my job. Definitely not mugging people if they plant, if they crops and greenery. Fuck's you got here, sir? Well, absolutely nothing. What you running here?
Just take my word for it.
Can I even... I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to do that. Can I no longer use these stores in the new areas? Ah, yes, that was a perfect place, hi.
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
You're just hiding behind a building.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You're welcome. With a heart attack.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Totally.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me.
Why? We can protect you.
Looks like there are some coming this way.
I can fight them, it's fine.
More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
We can carry you.
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
Yes, so.
Alright, let's move out.
There's a place like
Stay
going.
behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Oh, good. Is this stealth? No, I don't think this is. First, we'll just run to a tavern. Ah, perfect. The best stealth move. Gliding. No one expects it. No, those are just barrels. No one expects someone to stealth glide across the whole city. You know, fuck walking. I'm just gliding. Unlike Amber, I can keep my license. Imagine her with a car. It's like, oh, it's easy to get your license once you lose it. I crashed into many buildings. Murdered many pedestrians, and I just go get my go get my driver's license back. I've been here before, so I got my recipes. Place is quiet. Nice
We
music.
made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Okay. Nice face, Paimon. Paimon?
My lady, who are these two?
Don't worry.
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
Wait, you searching
I
for
see.
me?
In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
There is, though.
Wait a sec.
The
Who
information.
the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
Because he's a bitch, that's why.
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound.
How about you fuck off for a second?
My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
Good, maybe
And
they should be
if I
worried.
refuse to go with you?
She's an adult.
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Potatoes are good. That's all I have to say.
Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Paimon, don't get me killed.
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation.
I do not, and I'm gonna stand my ground.
Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How
I
much?
don't think you need to.
Wait, what?
She's bribing you.
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
You
My
will not.
lady, this isn't about Mora.
Those ears real or fake? I think there's a hair. I don't think those are her, like, actual caddies. I'm pretty sure that's just her hair, like... Or, like, a headband or some crap.
I don't know what you
Yeah,
think
just
of us
her hair.
eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles.
How about we fight you?
That's why
You
I'm
win, you
here
fuck
looking
off.
for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do.
Oh, fuck your conscience, it's wrong.
And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, fuck them, be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents.
I guess you have the illness.
And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you.
Yeah, dear. Come on, fake ears, motherfucker. She's about to carry her away.
Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to.
Is it less Lord Goose?
Because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents.
Sweet. For her, huh? Who's this woman?
This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
Well, I think running away isn't gonna be meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
No, not at all.
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Good for you. You could
Fine.
solve this with
I won't
violence.
ask you to return home anymore.
Oh, good.
But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Well, you can fuck off then.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it, my
She's
lady.
fine.
I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man.
So what's the plan now?
Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about.
So wait, you gonna ask her to pay you when you're out and about?
So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Small money, of course. You'll take it.
Okay, deal.
Otherwise, it gets paid more, so...
Yay! Looks like we've reached an understanding.
Yes, and it's only cost payment instead of brute strength. Maybe you should take a seat.
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
Good. The lights turned off, I think.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I agree with
I'm
her.
sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure.
Sure. After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You should better be paying. I am not paying. Yes, sir. I didn't see them, I just walked. Thinking they models would be there.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia. Haven't seen you in nearly half a year.
Yeah, and I don't think she wanted to see you.
Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
It does sound like a boring job.
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got
For
it.
4, you
Huh?
fucking buff fucker.
Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Good.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can.
Yeah, well, you probably need it for medical bills.
But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
I'm splitting the bill, by the way.
Yeah, we're already
I'm not
super
splitting the bill.
grateful for everything
You fucking
told us
taking the
about
bill.
Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Can we just go with Kusanali? Wouldn't that just be quicker?
How about our charcoal-baked agelenach cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
Sure, fuck it.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass.
He did say charcoal, so...
Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know.
Do you? Do you really? You eat, like, literally anything. You literally eat slime.
Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
I'm guessing the whole save life thing, love, dedication, blah blah blah.
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Are you sure your eyes are working? You want us to, you know, look at those?
Huh? Really?
Paimon, don't believe her.
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year.
Okay, that's shit. Cause that way your
I was
hands are
stuck
covered up.
inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information.
Yep, no, it would not.
My younger self no longer had any
look at
hopes or
these.
dreams. One flare-up
Why
was
you need
so
so many
bad that I
lights?
was in a semi-conscious state for several days.
Ugh.
Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound.
Sounds like great snake venom too.
At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
You saw you saying?
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
She does. Don't fucking lie to her. Lord of something.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
I'm pretty sure Kusanagi is like the Archon of Dreams or some crap. We'll have the power to control dreams or some crap.
How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you.
Got it. See, I have a stalker.
Really?
Look at Chibi here.
Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt.
Why is that your love?
Wow, you really do know everything.
Well, you really are stalking me.
Dunyarzad, is there anything you want?
Life?
Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything.
I like how normally the dress is like down on a character like this, like will be on like the back and the top to cover up, but the characters wear shorts in this game, so they don't have to because she's wearing undergarments over her like underwear.
Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen.
She wants to go somewhere,
But
do something for you.
can you make my illness go away?
No, you fucked. What the voice can say.
I'm sorry, but I'm not powerful enough to do that right now.
Yeah, see? Nah, you're fucked, basically.
Then, can you be my friend?
Oh, so no. And then she
After
left.
that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend."
Oh, good. You befriend a voice in your head. Yeah, you insane.
Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things.
Alright.
Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Teyvat.
And Withering. Don't forget about the Withering. It's shit.
Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming.
Yeah, no, I agree. You're insane.
But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat.
Oh. Oh, that could explain something.
Yes, for sure.
Like how Paimon just have sandwiches. Just 3 sandwiches bigger than her head.
If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. Nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books.
This can't be food, it's just all mushrooms. Who likes mushrooms? I don't. The fuck is this dish? It's disgusting, that was his. Her food looks good though, Jesus, like these 2 dishes? That one a bit, but like these 2 look more my style.
That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon.
Even she judging you about your food preferences. Look at that judgmental face.
I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zerus festival for her.
Oh.
What's the Sub-Zerus festival?
Yes, please say something. See, that's why I stayed quiet, because I knew you would say it, huh? Huh? I definitely could be the new voice actor, just hire me. I'll do all her voice, I'll even make the voice deeper.
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages.
Oh, good.
It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday.
Oh, so it's like the Queen's birthday is now the King's birthday, but it's the same day. God,
I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal.
So,
but because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival.
Yeah, I figured smart people wouldn't be liking festivals. That's why we hired Paimon. We need a dumbass of this group.
The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zerus festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist.
Yeah, no, that's happened to a lot of festivals. People just like, oh yeah, we'll just forget it. It will go away in time. People won't forget it.
Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Aww, but that's awful.
Yes, and so is your face.
It is. It's absolutely terrible.
And no, look at her. Oh yeah, Kusanali, yeah.
Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
I can't say anything on this matter.
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
Thanks, bodyguard.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar
and
still hold the Sub-Zerus festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute.
Oh, interesting.
But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh, good. Was this just a small group?
I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You know, figuring out why Caesar can't come out could be a thing, but
Hold
you know,
on, my lady, does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
You've been reading the messengers?
Yes, that's her.
She's about to punch you if she wasn't your bodyguard.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
It was a gun.
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts.
Yeah, no wonder she's nervous.
I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
I think it's day.
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
You gonna princess carry her there?
No, that would be too much. Even for you.
Pay, see that? I don't think it's his. Look at her.
You might as
She
well
could
just
carry
accept
me.
the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
Well, good luck with that.
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Of course, Kai's here. Bring the beer, Kai's here. Bring some of that wine. What was it? Dandelion wine? Dandelion seed wine, whatever it's called. I think dandelion wine. I feel like that if Kai ever traveled, he would just go to every bar. And that's it. Leeway, find the closest bar. I feel like that's everyone's status though. They seem like they like a good drink. They have 2 pubs really close to each other. What do I think about you, loading screen? Yeah? Taking up time being a loading screen. Giving us useful tips which aren't useful. I don't get why some tips are like absolutely like useless or no to spoilers. How it's like when your health goes to 0, you die. It's like no shit, Sherlock. Haven't heard that tip in 1,000 other games, and you know, discover it firsthand before this tip. God, who would have known? It's like it's like common knowledge now. Even people to play video games the first time would be like, oh, if I get hit too many times, I'm dead. Is that HP bar going down every time I get punched? Yeah, no. That's not good. I'm gassy today, I hate it. What? Places are winding. What the hell's this city? This is another like multi-floor city. Like leeway, but I think I feel leeway. Yes, doors just open for me, as they should. What, do we have a sense on those? Have Sumeru invented sensors? Is this a supermarket? Yeah, so like, so what the... Can you pan the camera up?
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end.
Exactly. I think you're a dancer from what I remember.
Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
Yep.
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Totally. She's not doing it
completely.
for pay. She's doing it for pay.
Oh. And who are these two?
Don't worry about us, we just stare.
Meet the Traveler and Paimon, my 2 newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yeah, so finally we go somewhere where people don't know us. I can do anything.
So you're followers from another land?
Yes, so.
That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sabzerius festival.
Oh, I'll be there.
By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
Oh yeah, the name does make sense. This place is bizarre.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
We can sell her lungs.
But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
We have a stage. Is she gonna dance? Please tell me this one is fully translated. I remember when that one in Leeway was like her song was in Chinese.
This place is amazing!
Yeah.
Not bad. Last
Wait, this
time
is
I
a
was here, the
stage?
stairs
Holy
were full
shit.
of holes.
We can fix that.
The stairs were nothing.
Get a hammer.
A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick.
Why is that like a common term, worried sick, in this place?
We reported it to the
Even the
academia
word sick
many
is common.
times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it.
we didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Like, Sumeru's the land of sick. Do you have an illness? The illness to dance?
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The Academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely.
Yeah, I can see why a bunch of intelligent bastards would think theater's unintelligible.
We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zero's festival anymore.
So, weird question. Are these part of your outfit or part of your head? Because are you like a demon like Ito, or is this just a headdress? I'm curious. Take off the headdress, I want to find out.
Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover.
Yes, looks good. When do we light it on fire, I mean?
The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
I feel like this isn't gonna go their way.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage.
I feel like gods are gonna come
You've been
in.
practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
Oh fuck yes, who gets the earth from?
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
You better.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
Well, can't you tell by her outfit, by her dressed as a, like, dancer?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros, the most important performance at the Sub-Zeros festival.
Cool. Is the festival just gonna be in this hall?
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
Yeah, I think
I
she
only
did.
told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay. Then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be.
It's not because the birthday of the Greater Lord?
According to legend, the Sub-Zeros festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord.
It's the goddess of flowers.
A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord
How many gods do you have?
birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet.
Oh, good.
Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance.
Is that why you have a dancer hired?
As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped.
Is this what these things are called? Interesting.
Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Then everything would be fucked.
Of course they did. When people mention the gods, they always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times.
I don't know if you guys heard it, but I feel like when she said gods, her mic might have fucked up. Because there was a bit of distortion at the end.
Although they aren't around
Does she have a
anymore,
lisp?
they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked.
No, it wasn't a personal choice. I thought it was.
Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
I don't even know if we two are human. Like, I was flying in, like, the air before this game first started with light magic, and Paimon is a thing.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered Padisaras around the stage.
Well, of course, it's tradition, you fuck.
They symbolize the Goddess of Flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
Wait, are these fakes? Also, what, like, I've noticed this multiple times, like, lands are like multiple gods. And then it's like, oh, we praise the main one. It's like, oh, you got Rex Lapis, and like, let go of this. It's like, you got the Archon of, like, the Dendro Archon, and then the Goddess of Flowers, and then it's like, but this is the land of the Dendro Archon, and, you know, no one gives a fuck about the Goddess of Flowers, only Rick Devada. Same with, like, Rex Lapis, like, there was other gods, which he worked with, but no one cared, just Rex Lapis.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Padisaras in memory of the Goddess of Flowers. but she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Yeah.
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it.
I feel like you dream about dancing way too much. And I'm backing up.
If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real body Saras on the stage.
I can find you some. And maybe there's a skilled, like, man who can grow any flower he knows of. We don't know.
So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sabzeruz festival? Will you two be coming?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Oh good, all 3 of them will be there. Can't wait to meet the 3rd.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
Yeah, fuck it.
Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more people who are celebrating it.
We don't know that, but fuck it.
So how about we all attend the Sabzeruz festival together?
Yeah.
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area.
I like how I'm just
Everyone at the
Traveler.
Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sabzeruz festival.
I can steal this woman. Oh, holy shit.
In that case,
Let's put her in the bag. She's glowing. Quick, let's put her in the bag. Maybe we can upgrade our characters with her. Well, how do you feel about this?
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember.
Yep.
I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. 2 things that the academia doesn't particularly approve of.
I feel like they don't approve of a lot of things. They wouldn't have bodyguards, because that's, you know, you guys are just a bunch of brutes with weapons.
Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and...
Do you want me to buy you perfume when we heal some crabs? It sounds like you do.
I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
So... Well, since we're here, so we buy you some, huh? Hi, small child and dirge.
Whoa, what's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Are you an Outlander?
That's racist.
Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
I just think you want candy. It's the only reason you're here. What about you, dog? Oh, so wise. Ah, yes. Wisdom unmatched. I have purely been blessed with true wisdom. Oh, crikey. Hello.
Dancing at the Sabzeruz festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger.
Why do you need that much fruit, sir? You can't eat all of that at once, can you? I doubt that. Do it right now. Slam your face into it.
As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord.
And then she told you to shut the fuck up.
My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the Goddess of Flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too.
We don't know much about the Lord of Flowers, let's be honest, he probably didn't give a fuck.
The Sabzeruz festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
I wonder who. I know a bloke which doesn't own much mora. Glad he didn't do anything around here. Right, see you, Gran. Who is man which stands at sign? Tell me your wisdom.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities.
Fuck yeah, buying shit.
Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar.
I'm listening. What snacks we're talking about? Please don't be just fruit.
And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
I can see that. You know, if we can convince like one like top person from the Academia come and like dancing and shit, it will change everyone's mind. You think about that? You can just convince one of the top ones. A lot more Academians would like dance. It's a cycle, man. When one person, when they see like a person as high as them or higher, and they'll be like, I'm lower than that guy. And he likes and he's real smart. I should too. Where we going?
Really,
Enhance.
your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
You look like you have more Mora.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow.
Mainly
Did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too?
Well, good for you. You're more skilled than me.
I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off that crown over there. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Looks he's blushing.
The legend
Oh, that was
say
a big
that the
punching
goddess of
face.
flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that.
Okay, that makes sense now. They aren't your horns.
Dunyarzad, you look absolutely stunning with it on. It's like I'm looking at the goddess of flowers herself.
Well, leave them alone. Ah, yes.
Hey!
Flowers.
Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Catherine.
Quick, let's tackle her. We'll do an edge and spear her. You stand out quite a bit in, like, your outfit. Bye. Bye, Catherine Fool.
Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break.
Paimon, I know what you think, but don't sniff her. So said that around the dancer. I know you like sniffing women. I know that's your fetish, Paimon.
Hey, Catherine!
Catherine, run. I can't hold her back for much longer.
Hmm? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon. What's shaken?
I have a name, you know.
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssos.
I see you still have a keyhole here. And why did it show us your cleavage?
Sure.
I'm not complaining.
Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions.
I noticed.
But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day.
Wait, we have movies here? Since when?
But take you two, for example. You travel across Teyvat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
I'm surprised you haven't noticed I'm green now. Now Kermit.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat
Looking for
and all
Miss
that,
Piggy.
but we're mainly looking for clues about his sister.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Or, you know, not on the beaten path, have to move off it, be in another country that you don't want to be. There's a lot of things.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently?
No, you're crazy.
Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
Yeah.
No, not particularly. I guess you could say
They
that
both
I'm
weren't
loving
dresses.
the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies.
And why aren't you happy, huh, you depressing fuck?
Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Well, no, we have a question over in the festival, don't worry. You can make this a work trip.
Adventures Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
Can you take Paimon with you, by the way?
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all.
Ah, yes, you
See
know.
you around.
Quick, take Paimon with you. She needs the job. Wait, don't leave. Please take her with you. Grab her by the arm, quick.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Interesting. Maybe it's because you started sniffing her. That's all I can think of.
Hey, traveler.
Holy shit, a
Paimon.
human. I'm holding Paimon back, she already got a scent. We're speaking about perfume before, don't get near her.
Oh, hey Dia, what's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
And that is?
Are you serious? We'd love that!
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
So.
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a pain. Just whoop that out to an eye.
Let's head over to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dia.
Oh, should we? Ah, fuck, wrong button. Sorry, sir. Sorry, it happens all the time. Wait, I can't buy shit from you. Come on, man. Look at all the snacks. Do I have to wait till the festival? Don't make me wait. Well, I'm just gonna take the items over here. I'm not mugging you, I swear. I'm just mugging you. Oh god. Well, at least this place is wheelchair accessible. No wonder the door automatically open. You just put them here, let them go, they slide against the wall and into the door. It's a very painful trip. Can you walk any slower?
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood.
Yeah, no, because probably they looked in the port.
Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
Yeah, you tried killing me when we first met you.
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
I see you blushing there, huh? Someone's a bit, shy about the subject.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Paimon, we need to stop saying the same things. Fuck's sakes. Is Paimon me or am I Paimon at this point?
Listen, you two.
I'm listening.
I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
So, guys, just listening into all this. It's like I know everything. You guys yell everything. Yeah, you better walk. Just
hey,
walk
Chief.
up. Oh, it's the bloke we just talked to.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
I take it you all know each other already?
We talked to him, it's fine.
We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
He didn't give us info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city.
Oh, brilliant. It's gonna make things harder.
Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Yep.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Cool.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Paimon, just shut up and listen. We'll learn things that way.
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I think I might know what it is.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else.
Okay.
Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back.
Good. I'm glad they do things in secretly here. Not obvious at all.
The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
Oh, good.
You two
We'll go
have
there.
heard of Port Ormos, haven't you?
No, not
it's
at
the
all.
largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river.
No shit, you can get there by leaving Sumeru City.
The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Oh, good.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though.
No, that's fine.
If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
I will do that, but I don't think we're smart enough to seem like that.
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
I agree with her. What the fuck's wrong with you?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
She trying to get us
Help me out.
beaten up.
I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family.
We've been here so long, it's now daytime. What the fuck?
And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City.
I figured you guys would be different.
There are even some
there
extremists
would
who
be
go
some.
around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret." Word is that
Her?
more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
Okay.
You bet they are. King Deshret's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
I agree.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, Traveler,
No,
that's about
really.
all the information we have for you.
Cool, I'll be leaving.
And you too, Osfond.
Yeah, Osfont.
Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Yep.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
Don't worry, I'll
Good.
take my
Then
time.
we'll see you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival.
Didn't realize that got turned on. Did I get turned on when I did the hide and seek thing for the first time? Probably. Let's just do that. So where do I go? That way. Do I have any quick ways that way? Well... no. Why the fuck is it? Well... I think let walk, honestly. This gives us time to explore. That's a predicament. This gives me time to explore, look around, get some loot, figure out where the fuck I am. Yeah, you better sweep that floor. There's leaves everywhere. How the fuck did it... Where's the tree? How the fuck did it get like this? Is it that one? These leaves aren't the same color.
What's the hurry?
Well, we are off. To a land unknown. Fucking... jump scare item fucking things. Just be like, hey, collect me. Hey mate, where the fuck are you? There. Yes, that did work. It just did not look like it. Collect me, oh, so we're just gonna give you no indication that you did. You have to guess. Welcome to Sumeru, the land of please guess where you are. Welcome to Sumeru, where we turned off Siri. Huh? That guy looks mad, let's not talk to him. He doesn't look friendly. Apparently I grabbed whatever was there. Just came here to press this. Oh.
Dodge this!
Hey, sir. I see you came to speak. Well, hold your tongue. I don't speak to hilly trolls. What is this? Okay.
No time to lose.
Yes, that's how plant rocks work. Definitely.
Happy to oblige.
I'm glad you're happy to die. Real glad. By the way, I'm the Fatui. Nice to meet you. Just wanted to know you guys are fucked.
Bring it on.
Give me all your rewards.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Is this just openable? I'm going to say no. Nope. Those normal swans? Sorry, was normal swans? Don't you fucking... It's like he knew I was shooting at him. He's like, I know what you're planning. Don't think I don't. Ooh. Free shit. So do all of these rocks have bombs to them? Or do I just have to do something else with them? Let's explore these weird... No, just that one. Guess I just hit them with strong Dendro abilities. Yeah, that's my guess. Hang on, I need to check something around this cliffside.
No time to lose.
9. Chest up there, but not what I want. Want flowers for someone. Fuck you. Right, wait. I don't even need blades for you guys. You guys are just basic kill troll. No. Where the fuck did you guys even come from? I don't think hilly trolls can come out of nowhere. The village hidden in hilly trolls. You know what?
You can run,
silence.
but you can't hide.
Wait, there's another one? Oh, it's a mushroom. Are you fire? You poor thing. I am not gonna give you the respect though you need by using my blades. I'm gonna defeat you guys the most unrespectful way. You guys are mushrooms anyway. Yep, one and all, come on. Be watered down. Well, that went swimmingly. Wasn't much room for conversation. Well, I'm getting this teleport. Hey, pig. What's it like being up? Jesus. Well, I was gonna just casually shoot a pig, but then, you know, the pig's guardian came. You know the pig was adopted. God, you give so much meat. Don't even want to hunt that pig now. It's not worth it. Oh good, we got someone with skins animals here.
Sometimes you
Fuck
just
you.
need to give up an unrealistic dream.
Can you skin this flying creature next to me? What's hostile? I will never know. There are fishermen around here? I haven't found like the fishermen of Sumeru. Well, I missed the bird. Haven't even seen any ponds. I've been looking that hard though. What? Don't know. Okay, where is the statue? There. Let's go get that. Can I... No, it wouldn't show up on my map. Well, we're going that way. After we fuck up these guys. You know what? You guys are water. Best scenarios we use Kaya. Don't you fight back. This is for... I'm drowning on land.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Who knew mushrooms could drown a person? God. They are bad food and an easy enemy. They're bad in everything they do.
Dodge this.
Give me your loot though.
Fascinating.
We got the shroom chest. We got the... They're elemental mushrooms, right? So would that make them mushrooms? Yes, that's a legit question. Are they magic mushrooms? So we smoke them? I don't know how you consume. How what you do with magic mushrooms? I don't take magic mushrooms.
What's the hurry?
I don't even want to touch that shit. Oh, look at that big rune guardian. What a moron. I think I'm gonna need a top up of ammunition. And it's back here. So now I just have... Oh god, that one's gonna be a hard one to hit. I lied, apparently. That one wasn't that hard. Give me these. Well... It's like a real rainforest. We got annoying waterways to pass. And a flower.
Now I just need to get my hands on the rest.
This place has so much gimme flora to it. Hello? Anyone home? No? Fuck you. Up. Right. So let's take the shortcuts. Welcome to Sumeru, where everything is quick and easy, because fuck the long way. We researchers, we take the quick way.
No time to lose.
You need an extra limb? Just take your neighbors. Organ transplant? You have a neighbor. Oh. Bird is meat is so much needed. And statue time. Does this work from the back? Yep. I always visit them from the front. Okay. Wait, hang on. I will deposit to... You are welcome. No, oops. I need... Oh yeah. I forgot about that. By the way, is that a rune guardian or... just another robotic threat that I should probably be worried about? Legit, is that something I should be like, oh no. I seen that because I did walk here for an event once. And I got the item on his arm. But what the fuck is that? Because I seen him be like, oh, that's fucking cool. But I never realized, why the fuck do we have a giant robot? And when the fuck was that there? Oh. Oh, that's mine.
Yeah.
Like, this, it's like, the otherworld technology, or like, this world was actually once advanced and now it's just not. Because Conrio was a real advanced society. They dead. Does this world just hate tech? Where would that be? I actually have no idea. Let us the natives. Without aggroing them. It's like a good idea. That's absolutely nothing. I have no idea. Maybe in here. There's a lot of gaps between the fingers. Oh god, I'm stuck like this. Well, climbing Mr. Robotic is not gonna be easy. You know, for scholars or whatever the fuck they classify themselves as, you think they'll, you know, have more of these walking around? Yeah, I don't. Wait, hang on. I think I did see it, but I need a way up. Okay, maybe that. Okay, up here. God, this angle is just weird. I can't climb up that. Wait, can I stick it up here? Yes, cool, I'm standing. Technically.
I could get used to this. Yeah.
I can't. Please tell the cameraman to make everything correct. Ah, fuck. I'll try the easy way.
Yeah.
Well, that was fucked. Oh, come on. Well, there's always the other side. We made this giant rope, no way for you to climb it. Do you welcome travelers, or whatever the fuck they call their fans? Players. Okay, now get stamina. So I'll need to just pop my wings out. Cool, and now we leave. Never to return. Okay. Yep, going the right way. Here we go, climbing up a wall. Well, is this a withering? No, just a thing. Probably for that. We'll do that later. We're here. Well, almost here. But we, like 90% of the way there. And no crocodiles are here, or alligators, or whatever the creature was. Oh, there he is, on the other side of the water. Sweet. Do that. Summon the boat, not take the boat. Because, you know, that's not hard to swim. This place looks relatively safe. And actually, I do travel the waterway. I guess I'm gonna need the boat for that. Hello, madam. How's fishing going? Yes, I would like to peruse your wares. Oh, wait. Is this a weapon? The fuck is that fish? This. Yeah, purchase. 10 more for that. This is a sumaru fishing rod. It's a weapon, apparently. By the looks of it. Wait, that's a bow. Hang on. Wait, yeah, bow. I thought that would be, no offense, a melee? And I want it. I want the bow. Did I learn it? Nope. Learn. I'm now smarter. I'm definitely gonna make that bow. I'm gonna fizz up all the fists in Sumeru. And still they veg. Veg and rocks. Ah, my favorite diet. My doctor always said I needed more rocks in my diet. Yeah, I'm able to see for the mushroom fighting. This place is more, run down looking. Like, they have like, more wooden and hay roof buildings. Unlike what Sumeru City had. I guess, you know, maybe less money without the... whatever the fuck is connected to it. More people to randomly steal their crops. Especially night captains from Mondstadt. Well... this place looks lovely. Look at all the people bustling and rustling. Guy's hugging a pot by the looks of it. It's his lover.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
I feel like that's a lie.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the Corps of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Alright, so these are a bunch of merchants which seem like they swindle people.
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds.
There is. Be careful, one of these guys is a murderer. Can you guess who?
Ooh. Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads.
Now I just want to put like a column lead on you so I can drag you
We
everywhere.
know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on.
I'm surprised Sumeru, a land of knowledge, earns a god. Thought I would abandon them for more knowledge.
Osfun told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos.
Yeah, I don't understand how.
Get it? Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item?
Well, I think if we're academia students looking for us wouldn't be that weird.
Well,
more so than random
people
strangers.
that come through here every day. If there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we come up with.
Oh, we could not get swindled. That's you, Paimon. You'd buy everything. Well, I thought you had headphones on. No, it's just your earpiece. Hey.
Welcome, welcome. How can I help you two?
Information.
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the Academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little.
Ah,
Many
understood.
people often talk
Oh, that's
about
not
how
pot.
hard it is to get accepted into
That's
the
great.
academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the academia have it even harder.
Yeah, no. Sounds like a shit job.
Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the academia.
Oh, so act like we're students. We were in Outlander clothes.
Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the academia.
That look like
They've
Reds.
been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
I can tell.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
Yeah, so. Don't worry, I know how to spy.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them.
Are you sure you guys students? You talk like you guys aren't students.
Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
Ein some cool.
They're called Ein El Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
You guys are definitely aren't students.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing.
Yeah, trading illegal goods.
They're
Yeah, fuck
usually
you.
pretty wary of outsiders,
Black market.
but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein El Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora, they'll give you info on anything.
500,000 more. Jesus. Now I'm good.
Wait, did
Can't
you
have
say
that much.
500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
Are you guys planning to cheat?
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field
Oh,
of
so why the
research
fuck
is
do you have
very
a peacock
niche.
on your head?
Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
You guys
Well,
looking
I guess
for?
that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
What would that be like? 2 cents? Eating hamburger?
Whoa!
You guys
Did you
students.
hear that?
Paying for fees. You're
Niche
probably
field
all in
of
debt.
research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that?
No, not at all.
So, what's your
That's
plan?
what we call a school.
Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 Mora! Have you lost your mind?
Yes. Definitely lost my mind.
Right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of Mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
Sure, don't worry. Paimon, how much do you think a flying creature's worth? Just like a small human child size flying around, how much do you think I would get if I sold something like that? Don't worry, it's definitely no description of you. Like, we could say we could sell them as a food. Like emergency food. That's a box. Did I get the other teleport? Yes. I'm gonna say this might be up. This looks like it's up. I'm still in your supplies. It's a fucking feather. It's where we store our one feather trinket. It's very valuable to us. Good. Who needs to use bridges or whatever? Just float. Is there a bridge between these two areas, or are these just like to go around type things? Like legit. Is these like maybe up high? Maybe it's like to go up and around? Because I just flew it every time. When I was doing that like one mushroom Pokemon event type thing. Hey, what you doing, huh? 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 You wanna buy something to eat, whatever the fuck they're called?
How can there be Kairagi here?
I agree. How could you?
What's the hurry?
I am now an umbrella. Fear me.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
Sure. Some time later.
You've arrived. Please take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh! Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
Why does he name sound like King Defret?
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of Mora this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
Interesting. I did the same thing with more information.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick Mora?
Because they're a bunch of money opportunists who can hire shit.
Yeah, with Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Sure, totally. Good luck with that.
Huh. All these guys talk about is King Deshret, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Yep.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
By the way, guys, I think Greater Lord is dead. That's why it's called Greater Lord. There's a Lesser Lord now?
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
Let's go ask them now. Where are they? Excuse me, sirs. Excuse me, fine gentlemen.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Yep.
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
We'll do
A
that.
student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos?
Student things, don't worry.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Well, fuck it.
Paimon can't stand to see so much more go. But there's no other choice right now.
Paimon, I'll buy food, shut up.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Nothing.
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're, archaeology students!
You're doing good, don't worry, you got him fooled.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of King Deshret.
Yep, good old King Defret.
Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru.
Is that why there was a giant robot?
King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
Yes, interesting. Tell me more.
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies.
Please stop saying his name.
Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me.
Yeah,
But
that
the story
sounds
doesn't
terrible.
end there. Oh no. King Deshret isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection.
Oh, God. The voice of the Oracle. Who is this Oracle?
Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together.
So.
If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Yeah, so...
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
What? Well, we've been found out.
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again.
Deranged academia
I
lunatic?
already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you.
Wait, are you a student? Hell, you look way older.
Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory.
Oh, okay.
Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the mora you're worth.
Oh, well, let's get our money back by skinning them.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this, hmm?
It's not a good business.
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Quick, it'll beat him up.
The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Can I have my money back?
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
You're gonna beat them up.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
I think it's already got ugly. Oh no, wait, that's just your face.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Tevat.
That's true. Go.
On the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals.
Fight, fight, fight!
I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone.
Well, this guy's a skill. Is that connected to you, or is that hanging off by someone? I just noticed that. That bed into the skin, or this rope, but you just can't see.
Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
Yeah, you better do that.
What did you say?
I just want to fight.
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
I don't know anything about you, and I don't think they actually do.
This guy is really out of his mind.
Look who's talking.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Finally, they're leaving. Finally, it's a MILF.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Yay!
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
I'm not paying.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There
Mr.
appears to be
Cape
fewer
Can.
staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Oh, you guys in on it?
Well...
Good job. You're
Someone
running your
who
own
chooses
business.
to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Yeah.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Emirites running too.
Yeah, I like him.
Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions.
Oh, so Paimon, hold yourself back. I know he's a hot male. But try and hold yourself back.
That way, after him.
Are we following? Sweet. I like tailing random people we find. He's a box, I knew it.
Wait up! It's Al-Hatham, right?
thanks to Sir Heathen?
What do you want?
About
No
that.
need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even.
Oh, good.
Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future.
I'll beat the shit out of them, it's fine. I have a suit.
Alright. Goodbye.
Wait, no, wait, we actually have more thing.
Horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Paimon, he doesn't know what the fuck you mean by that. And also, stop looking at his ass. That goes for you too, Traveler.
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
We just normal people.
Student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Yeah, we know.
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
We can.
He doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Oh, is that the problem?
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that.
Good job, Paimon. You really showed him your knowledge. Honestly, I can't remember names, but you fucking worse.
Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
You might, actually. I might show you up. Oh, so please just take this thing off my hands. Huh?
Alright, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck.
Got it.
We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
He's gonna do it
Since
anyway.
you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile.
So,
look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
Yeah, I know about that.
Connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
And
you know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before.
Well, you guessed $1 million question.
This is what you've been looking for.
What is that? Does that scone, does it light up a wall? I put it on my wall and it lights up?
Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha.
Oh, got it. That why people want it.
Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
Good. Do people use Akashas in tests?
Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
Okay.
That's amazing.
No wonder you're smart.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately,
Harmless?
it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them.
Why do you earn one?
They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use.
Okay, that makes
But
sense.
despite strict regulations,
Well,
some of
the
these knowledge
banners.
capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha, and wish to change their fate.
You guys trade from leeway on boat? Don't you guys like sail border?
Over the past century, a wide variety
There's
of canned
Roxanne in here.
knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites.
Ah, that makes sense.
Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students.
Oh, so they sell them off for a profit.
Well, I think that about sums it up.
Sweet.
Ah, so that's your true objective.
Don't question
With
it.
our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer.
Well, time to stab you.
You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
Hooray! Carry me in your arms! Like, isn't he supposed to be a student? He looks way too buff. Oh, free shit. Oh, a ledge. Hey, gimme! Is this gonna be jade? I've been lied to. It's just rocks. There was jade in those hills. And they gave me iron.
Let's continue
The
our
irony.
conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something.
Oh god, keep your shirt on.
I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant.
Okay.
Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell.
Like what we're talking about, huh?
She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations.
Got it, illegal.
I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further.
I wouldn't either.
Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Okay, understood.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Because he can't.
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Fuck, now we have to earn question privileges?
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
Buy some goods?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password.
They have a contact password?
Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
Got it. Improvise. Throw Paimon over there.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
Don't worry, Paimon. I'll use you as a boomerang.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste.
Paimon, you have to stay here.
I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
So, you good with forking out that much money? I'm gonna spend all of it.
We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
Just look at them.
That's true.
Prices?
Have you two heard of elemental sight?
Yep, I use it all the time.
That's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue.
Got it. See you, sir.
Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
No, I'm just staring at them. One's might be glowing a bit more.
They look the same to Paimon.
Use elemental sight.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
Ah, that one have a pulse. It's of a pod.
Did you see anything?
Oh god.
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight.
It wasn't bright, it's just had a heartbeat.
That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy.
Oh, interesting.
However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
Got it.
That sounds pretty
Understand.
impressive.
Time to mug Dory.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password. And here is the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge.
Ooh.
Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any Mora left over, just keep it.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution.
We don't
There
get
have been
more.
Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
I can fight them.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession.
Good.
The Matra
We're
are
gonna be
razor
arrested.
sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time.
No, we'll take the risk.
Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikella Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Got it.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos.
Sweet.
Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
If only he knew, though. Poor whatever his name is. Something. If only he knew.
Oh, what's the deal?
I was Dory all along. I was Dory all along. I'm a level 1. What items does he need? Like something from the desert, I think? Nope, nope, just wallflowers.
Ta-da!
Oops, he's scamming the slimes. Those poor slimes. Well, that's also lagging for me. Don't attack us, Dory. Yeah, that's why I need like the wallflower for like wherever they are. And I have not been able to find them, but I know they grow on a vine, so fuck it.
This will be interesting.
It will not, you lie. Let's go. I think I found the informant. Hey. Welcome to Lagville. Population, please talk to me. Just gotta shake him a real bunch till he starts talking.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
That.
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Paimon doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique palate. We have unripe horror fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone escort you.
Okay.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Yeah.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe horror fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Show us to the warehouse.
You two, please follow me.
I will. I would like some unripe whatever the fuck they were fruits.
You two have a fascinating fashion sense.
Thanks.
We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru Rose means common merch.
Yep.
No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Are you?
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
It was. He slightly walks
The
quicker.
warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
I am. You're 2 miles away from me. Now 3. God, you actually starting to walk quick, hey. This is far away. Good.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things.
Was with the hearts?
Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right. Taken by mice means they sold out.
Okay, so...
Fuck. I'm sorry. But as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your order.
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the paper that Al-Haytham gave us.
Was I meant to actually read that? Because I can't.
Before I retrieve your products, please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know.
Oh, good.
You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Dizzy. Fuck, let's go with the second one. Nope.
No, that's not it.
Fuck.
The paper said that heat stroke is the answer to erudition.
At least I can just redo this. Why do I
I'm sorry,
immediately fail?
But as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your order.
So I don't know what.
Cautious of us. Let's take a quick.
So I can brute force this. Fuck yeah.
Before I retrieve your... please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
This one.
Thanks. If better... You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
This.
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Shh, don't worry about it.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
I'm gonna say Port Ormos style.
Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully.
That one was obvious.
Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? Oh, Hatham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
Okay.
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
So, fuck it. That guy freaked out quickly. Stairs going up. Well, luckily I'm not timed. Well, I'd be fucked. Wait, hang on. This way. Why did he immediately just say that and just sprinted away?
He ran that way!
Yes, he did. That was fucking not in the paper. Followed the paper. Oh god, he's sprinting away.
Look, he's over there!
Yes, he is. Good to know. I'm glad you have eyes. Fuck, I'm glad they work in Paimon. Monpai. Ah yes, bridge. What is this? Why is there just a random building here?
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way. Another password.
Okay.
Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right.
Yep. Oh.
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
Hooray! Thanks for clapping. I really earned it.
You were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
So.
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Yeah, you better run. So about the fruit.
Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier. Hey, what are
Don't
you
be
trying
rude
to
to
say,
her.
Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business.
Oh, well, that is terrifying.
But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
I have stolen something, yeah.
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it.
Yes,
Can't
we
risk
will.
doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces, no matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business, we don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, an honest
That's
business.
why I prefer to have customers like you.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out.
So.
As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good.
I see you like Mora.
Yes, of course, of course. Go ahead, help yourselves. Voila! Wow.
Oh god, there's a lot.
Trove of Karen's knowledge.
Okay, there's 6. I could have just seen that. I don't know why I need count.
Trouble if the Matra caught her with all this.
Shut up. I
What
can hear you
kind
fall.
of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 mora.
Fuck, that's cheap.
Yeesh. Who would want to be an expert in that topic?
A lot of people.
Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation.
Holy shit, fuck yeah. How much is that?
Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful.
2 million mora, and it's yours. No discounts.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's a lot of mora!
Yep, that's fine.
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom.
Got it.
Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
So, oh, they're all high quality. Yep, fuck it.
You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality.
Thank you, I try. I really don't, but I try.
We'll take these, please and thank you.
Thanks.
My oh my,
Chibi.
you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even.
Oh, holy shit, I'm rare.
Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 mora more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million mora.
Ooh,
Say what now?
that's pretty good.
Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole
Calm down. Don't do that.
million! All the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million mora. Isn't that a fantastic deal?
The week code being scammed.
We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Al-Haytham.
True.
Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on. We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's moral left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 mora.
Cool.
Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
Are these just worth the same amount?
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
Because these ones are cheaper.
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time.
Sure.
Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these.
So. Oh, they all low grade.
So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount?
Yep.
Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look
So,
here.
go ahead.
An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. How about this one? Sword Fighting Techniques 8.
Only 8? What the fuck?
Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one.
Fine.
Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your Mora to Dory and doors will open.
Got it. Well, we just spent all this money.
Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Al-Haytham.
So, these just... No, good. I don't use fucking canned knowledge anyway. The rare breed of knowledge in a can. I'm glad no one had invented that in real life, because I feel like that would go terribly. And it'd just be out of date knowledge, or like random shit.
Finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
I'm glad they just noticed how we just jump off and fly. Oh, I can land it. Well... Catch me! You didn't catch me. How rude.
Ha, you two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Yep.
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
That makes sense. I didn't think you would, by the looks of you.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here.
You good with that?
Okay, now.
You saw about that?
Tell
even?
me how your encounter with Dory went.
Terribly, we got swindled. I mean...
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost now?
If it was a knowledge capsule?
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Let's talk to that.
He just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way.
Yeah, we just want to talk to a god, you know. The most common thing to do. I think the only god people could really go and talk to was Raiden. That was if you were important.
When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
Oh, fuck. I knocked my mouse pad and my keyboard just moved a bit.
In that case, you're on the right track.
Oh, are we? Good.
A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Wow.
I can be smart.
Is really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or how to find your sister?
I think this part's more important to Traveler.
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
Is it the one you were carrying? Probably not.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next.
Got it.
I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is.
So, are you doing scummy business too, I'm guessing?
As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely
These what these
precious
guys
item.
are?
The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession.
Got it.
Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor.
I just told them to keep fighting. Throw some bread at them.
My
They'll figure it
personal
out.
finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades.
You're just a rich guy of this area. Why are all the rich guys hot? That's coming from a straight man.
I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is.
Is there harm of being smart there?
However,
knowledge.
There are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar.
That's a weird name.
They adamantly
No
believe
offense
that the
if that's a real
Divine
name.
Knowledge Capsule contains King Deshret's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to
That
let
fucking
anyone
name.
from the Academia
That
tarnish their
fucking name.
deity soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
And they god have a shitty name?
Yes.
King Defret?
Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds.
Yeah, I can tell.
So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me.
Oh, that's
The
understandable.
Divine Knowledge Capsule
I don't
should
think
be
they
up
would.
for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner.
So that's why they scam people.
To
Understood.
ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory.
That makes sense.
Unless I know whose hands the Divine Knowledge Capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
Hooray.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
That makes sense. We will need more of your money if we go back there.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us.
Yeah.
The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the Divine Knowledge Capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again.
Got it.
If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
Sure. Fuck
Okay.
it.
Then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Yep.
Haytham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
At all.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you.
Thanks.
Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
Yeah, fuck it. We'll go. Still aren't willing to carry me, I see. Fucking men. I don't know why I want him to carry me. Again, I'm straight. Could just consider it an exercise for him. What's with the box? It's now mine. Random bit of gold. Hey. Do you want a date? How romantic. Don't mind if I ruin it. Oh, fuck. Well, I'm in the soup. What do I get for ruining someone's date? Give me that box. Fuck yeah, look at all that money. How old is Dory? She looks like one of the child characters, right? And she's wealthy, so when she's become adult, she'd probably be sought
Alright,
after.
this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Ah yes, this one?
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Okay, that makes sense.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
I'm glad you convinced me of spending more money.
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength.
Oh.
We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after.
So,
while you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters.
just let me at
There
ya.
may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry. I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
I feel like this is going to do nothing.
Wow! Oh, Haytham! You must to be one of those guys at the academia who got top grades on everything.
Nope, he's cheated.
Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia, right? So, why are you risking getting caught by the mantra for this capsule?
Nobody knows.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Oh god, don't be smart on me, boy.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
If I beat the shit out of you and ruin that pretty face of yours, will you give us answers?
Alright, let's begin the test.
I can do some waterboarding.
Just fight as you normally do.
So. Oh, I'm using this. Okay. Well.
Freeze.
Oh, well, this is complicated. I gotta don't make me use Travelers. Like, this is for Traveler. Fight like you normally do. Yep, got it. Understood.
Brace yourself.
Don't worry why I'm one of the harvesters. So how did I do, Chief?
Alright. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data.
Yep.
The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
Understood. Wait. What? This an item or some crap? Or like, how the fuck do I use it? Am I dumb? Don't answer that. The answer's obvious. So, quest item? Yeah. Use. That makes sense. Yeah, you fucking touch that energy, boy. Where's the hot Sumeru women, by the way? Besides Coley. There's a lot of men here.
Hey, how are you feeling?
I'm doing
That it
boilers.
worked?
Probably.
Alright. Time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
Got it. You gonna give me the same enemies? Oh, a roundabout. Well. Oh, I can harm the water ones. Oh. I forgot you guys aren't slimes and you can actually take the same element damage. Well, fuck you. You're... It seems worse, it's cause they're running. That it? Nope, here's more. We noticed you did a great job of beating up random shrooms. Here, beat up more random shrooms, sir.
Dodge this.
This looks like there's not much room for improvement.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
So.
Oh, Hatham, how's it going?
It's not good.
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Oh, is that good?
Wait, how much?
That's a lot, right?
Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million Mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
It's probably because I already have the skill.
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase.
Good.
At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment.
I'm glad you have
I'm
me.
heading back to Akela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
Got it. Don't worry, I'm good at wasting money. 7 in 2 days. Okay. Well, let's explore. They gave us 2 days of exploring, and goddamn, I'm gonna explore for at least a day. Haha, a church. And the shaman and mushroom? Mushroom shaman! Willed! Healed even. Was it? Heal? Whatever. Words. Hard. Complicated. Throbbing. Can... Listen, fucking space mushroom. Fuck you, space room. None of your bullshit. Are you alright? Slime bud? Huh? Okay, what was that team? A salmon, a helitral salmon, a mushroom, and a giant slime. 2 mushrooms and a giant slime. Flower? I wonder what's fighting me. Who would know? Not me, that's for sure. Thank you.
What a bountiful harvest.
Yeah, what some good goods. It sounded fucking dumb how I said that. Are you alive, good sir, or are you just dead? Don't give a damn. Are you looking rock faces for like vines on top walls or shit? I also noticed there's some stuff here, so let's go back actually, never mind. I see this. Do you have something in you? Yes, it's ancient knowledge called loot. I got a thing. Behold. The thing. Why is that thing there? Thing that only I can see. But yeah, I need to look for roots or vines or whatnot on top of like hills or something. It's not that deep. I actually lied, this is a waterfall. It's quite deep and scary. I can't see myself or seem to glide. Thanks, waterfall. You have fucked me over once again. Okay, well I need to go more... Go down, I guess. That guy looks friendly. Sure, let's go with that. Friendly. You know, so laggy. Well. It's now wet. It's now a wetter cloth.
Wait, did I leave my apron outside to dry?
Yes, go get it. I should get me a snack. You can cook, right? You're a fashionable cook. I don't know any good spawns for like the shit I want.
The rain has stopped. Come with me, let's pick some matsutake.
Sure. We aren't in leeway, by the way. The rain had stopped. Come to this land that we are not in. Teleport here. God, this is slow. What the fuck? This can't just be me which sees how much this has slowed down. Fuck. Okay, so we slowly load in. So, I noticed the theme with Sumeru is like tree, like, right, with that being the symbol. Does this game feature like the world tree or whatnot? Like that massive tree, which suppose the world's supposed to be based on, built around with some crap like that? I knew there were flowers here, but I don't know where. Ah, this is a good angle. Definitely a good angle for that rock climbing. That definitely sort of worked like that. Is it up there? Might be. The only place I know where these fucking flowers spawn are here. Cool. Grand. Maybe in Sumeru City or the other city I can buy some. Oh, fuck. I saved myself. God, that was scary. I didn't know I had little stamina left. They go around waterfalls? Anyway, I seem to be having a tiny bit of lag here and there, so I'm gonna abandon you. See ya.